So for you, what is something that, because you kind of were in the middle of the peak of the dysfunction in terms of just like, if we were to think about like the on camera drama at No Jumper, you were pretty much there for all the hits, all the greatest hits.
A lot of them.
So for you, like, is there anything that you regret from that era, or
Oh, absolutely.
like what?
Absolutely. But now to be fair, a lot of that shit started before I was even in the mix. Like,
Right. And then you had nothing to do with the house phone thing.
Yeah. No, and then there was, because prior to me being even like a prominent character over there, there was T-Rail and there's the T-Rail and Almighty Suspect. There's like a lot of different things.
Right.
But what I really regret, because I feel like going into January, we were on a very harmonious level. Everybody was getting along. We're all fucking with each other.
Right.
We had that video I posted earlier was from the Christmas party.
Okay.
Everybody's like, we're one big happy family, right? And then in the beginning of January, I wound up, Adam told you about it, how he like encouraged me to get at Flacco and shit. I regret, I should have never done that, because that completely violates my moral compass as just a man in recovery. Like, now I get making fun of people is one thing, joking around, we all can hoorah at each other, but I think that I took it way too far and did something that I knew was wrong, even though I was asked to do it by my boss, who I was trying to, who I wanted to be happy with me.
Right.
But at the same time, it wound up setting in motion. Not only was it wrong to Flacco, who I'm cool with now, but it set in motion a chain of events which kind of led to where we're at right now.
Crazy. A lot of people are saying that you might be suing.
I mean, if I was, I wouldn't talk about that anyway, right?
Fair. That's fair. I was going to say, because like, I think like there's a few ways to look at the whole situation. It's like, if you sue, it's like, I mean, I don't know if that bridge is ever going to be unburned, but it kind of really burns the bridge.
Absolutely. I mean, I feel like there's no bridge.
There's no, the bridge is over.
The bridge is over. The bridge is over.
Shout out to KRS-One.
Yeah. This South Bronx right here. You feel me?
For people who don't know, like, kind of give me your like roots in terms of hip hop and like getting involved in the battle scene.
I've been involved in hip hop culture my whole life.
Right.
I started rapping when I was 15 in the mid 90s. Used to go to Project Blowed and things like that, and just like elements.
Was that on Tuesday night?
Thursday.
Thursday night.
Yeah.
I
missed the Good Life era.
Yeah, I was too much of a kid, but I always heard about it.
Yeah. And I was like, just soaking up the game and soaking up culture. Moved, born and raised in Los Angeles, moved to the Bay Area, to Oakland, California when I was 19. And that's really when my, career as a battle rapper started. I started off as a battle rapper, got a lot of buzz locally, and then it started to grow bigger. I was in a popular local group called Delmon Crew at the time, where we were pretty much
in Oakland.
In Oakland,
Okay.
Anytime there would be.
What year was this?
This is like from 2003 to
Oh, that's straight hyphy era.
Yeah. So we were there. I was there for the whole entire hyphy movement, and kind of like what we were as a crew. Shouts to my brothers Plex Rock and Ajax. We were like kind of
the anti-ant.
No. Like we were like if you saw the way we dressed and shit, you would think we were just regular hyphy rappers, but we were super lyrical, and like we would do like boom bap tracks, and then we would do like hyphy turn up shit like too. Like we had music with Mr. Fab and all that, and we had music with Hyro and Sean Price were the first group from Oakland to do a song with R.I.P. Sean P.
Shit.
Like
Shout out to Sean P, man.
So and that was like a whole thing. And then it wound up, the battle rap thing started popping off. And at a certain point in 2008, I linked up with this company called Grind Time, which was like the first prominent battle rap fixture on YouTube. And I got to the point where, and they started in Florida. Me being from the West Coast, it was like, look, I know I got some talent as an MC, but I'm way better as like a curator of culture and organizer and a host and like just like kind of, you know what I mean? So I wound up And it wasn't even like that I won't say that I was the most organized of any of my friends, but I was the least disorganized.
So you were trying to. So essentially, you got brought on to Grind Time to help bring events together,
To
bring
the West
people
Coast,
together,
yeah. And I wound up
expand the brand of the West Coast.
Yeah, and this is right when World Star Hip Hop was popping off. We were on the front page of World Star every drop that we had. Wound up blowing up. You know,
I remember that. Yeah,
people like Disaster, Dumbfounded, No Can Do, like all the a lot of the great lyricists of the West Coast, and then Daylight. And then I also brought a lot of the top East Coast rappers and Midwest and South rappers to Cali to battle for the first time. Arsenal, Conceited, T-Rex, Calico,
Right.
like a lot of these dudes got their Averb, had their first time hopping on a plane was through me booking them out west.
I think the last big battle I ever went to was in Phoenix, and it was when Daylight took a shit on stage.
Duel in the Desert. Yep. Yeah. Yep.
Were you there? No. Well, Disaster's here for people. Who don't know.
Yeah. No. But that was a seminal moment.
Was it?
I mean, just for the fuckery aspect.
I just think of like the viral moments that I remember recently. It was like that. It was like Cannabis pulling out a fucking.
I was a part of that.
Yeah. He was there for that.
And then even him battling Cassidy. I remember
Yep.
that.
Which and those are both battles that I curated as well.